Well, Newzroom Africa's travelling reporters are now reaching coastal towns. Ziniko Mhlaba is making his way to the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro in the Eastern Cape, where scores of holidaymakers have already arrived. The Eastern Cape has some of the best beaches, but the province has also a lot of rich traditions and customs. Ziniko joins us live from Gqeberha. Ziniko, earlier on, you seemed to be at a very beachy area. Are you still within that vicinity, and how are you enjoying your stay in Gqeberha so far?
Well, good morning once again, Katlego. We've moved away from, the area we were at earlier on, but we're still along the beach area. But we are focusing now on some of the realities faced by entrepreneurs who are into the tourism sector, who are having enterprises within the tourism sector. We're at a campsite. This is where now tourists that are coming from other areas come through, and those that do not prefer to be in hotels, they prefer to be enjoying the outdoors and set up camps and park their caravels, as you can see there on our visuals. These are the people who have booked for overnight. Some of them have just arrived this morning. So these are the people who are really saying that as much as we want to get away from the city, we also don't want to go to another, chaotic city life in the coastal areas. We prefer outdoors, we prefer nature, and that's why they decide to come through here and camp. But talking about the challenges that are really faced by local businesses, especially that those people who are involved in terms of upkeeping areas such as this camp. You remember that this is a seasonal business that they are in. These are the people who in winter don't get much business, so it becomes a challenge. But now when the summertime comes, firstly, they need to recover so that they can able to find themselves in a financial stable position so that they can provide for their families, so that they can expand their businesses as well. But also it's an opportunity for them to reflect and wind down, maybe after being stressed by dry season of 2025. This season comes through, then they take their families out to just enjoy the beautiful views of the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro. This is one of those individuals who has been part and parcel of upkeeping this particular area, but also an entrepreneur in the tourism sector. I'm going to be joining him now. My good sir, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
We apologize for invading your peaceful space.
Never.
Talk to us about the tourism sector in the Eastern Cape broadly, but also entrepreneurs and the gaps they're trying to fill. How has 2025 been for you as an entrepreneur in the tourism sector, and link that to having this quite chilled environment with your family along the beach?
I think in 2025, I think the tourism sector has been very, very important to the Eastern Cape. It's improved a lot. There's a lot of gaps to be filled. It's been a very challenging year, I think, for all sectors, not only the tourism sector. But yeah, you are at the Willows Resort in Mandela Bay. And, if you look at the people coming in here today, the sector is blooming, and there is space for more improvements in the sector. And I think Willows is one of the places that, I've been coming here for 9-10 years supporting them. And if you look at the views and everything, and that's why people tend to come back all the time. And it's been a phenomenal year for the sector, and I still think there is room to improve, and people are supporting tourism, and it helps us all to relax.
Yeah. Talk to us about some of the challenges identified by some research companies in terms of the infrastructure in tourism sector, whether we're talking about nature reserve, we're talking about these campsites as well, the roads, and the importance of having good relations between the municipality and road infrastructure agencies and the private sector, people such as yourself who are dependent on this tourism sector. How are those challenges being addressed?
I must say I was very impressed this morning. As I think most people know, Willows had a huge fire on Thursday afternoon. It happened when I heard about it. And when I got here this morning, Lofty, which is one of the caretakers of here, the municipality were here yesterday already working on getting the electricity lines back into place because communication was broken down. So I think in that aspect, I must say municipality in Nelson Mandela Bay has done a phenomenal job. As you guys saw, there's still some fires going on across the road, and the fire engine, the fire stations have been working around the clock. They've improved, and they're working hard at it all the time. And I was very impressed when I got here this morning to see that was effective already.
Sir, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy your time, sir. Thank you very much. So, Katlekos, those are some of the challenges that are faced, but also some of the successes and good relations, as you know, Mr. Jacobs has explained here. But in terms of the risk of natural disasters, as he said, that this particular site experienced some fire that broke out yesterday, and obviously those radical agent steps taken by the municipality in terms of responding to this particular disaster, it worked very well, because you still have guests that are still enjoying their time here in the Eastern Cape. So in the next few hours, Katlego will be going to the townships, talking to the people about their traditions, about their events, and how they are enjoying the festivities of this summer season here in the Eastern Cape in Port Elizabeth.